What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. From my family to you and your family, I hope that you all have a safe and Merry Christmas. Be safe when you're out. If you're traveling somewhere, whether you're traveling to a family member's house or maybe you're going somewhere on vacation. However you spend your holidays, again, I'm not sure, but what I want to say is this: if you're one that is traveling somewhere to going, to either family members or maybe you're going for vacation, be safe and watch your surroundings because, again, you might be the one that's sober, but that doesn't mean that another driver on the road is sober. What I mean is this: just because you're driving and everything's going good for you, a wreck can happen just like that. Just in the blink of an eye. Things happen that fast. So, with that said, if you're someone that likes to drink on the holidays and you know that you're going to be traveling somewhere, make sure that you have a designated driver. And again, like I say, if you're one that just drives and goes, to a certain location, to be with family, and maybe you're one that don't drink at all. And I applaud you for that. But then again, keep your eyes open when you're driving because sure enough, yeah, there's going to be people out there that do drink and drive. Trust me, I know this one all too well because I've saw those kind of people out there. So with that said, be safe out there. Get to your destination safe. Also, if you're going somewhere and maybe it's going to take you a while, let's just say maybe it's going to take you 3 hours to get there, for example. Drive so far, and pull over and let someone know where you're at, and let your family member or wherever it is that you're traveling to know that you're en route to their house, that you're en route to their place for that holiday. And again, that is, to me, that is a safety thing as well, because not only is it going to keep you safe, but it also can keep the stress off of someone else who might be expecting you over the holidays, and that will let them know that, hey, I'm safe, I'm on my way. And you know what? Just trust me. Because again, it's better to be safe. Get to your location safe instead of someone happened to call and say, hey, so and so didn't make it, because they chose to drink and drive. Or they got, maybe they had a head-on collision with someone that did, that was drinking and driving or not paying attention to the roads. So with that said, always keep your eyes peeled, keep your eyes in front of you, watch your surroundings. And the same thing also goes with cell phones. Cannot believe I'm having to say this, but again, when driving, you see so many people with their cell phones that are driving, and they just I I'm driving, but I gotta answer this call. I gotta answer this text. I get it. You want to answer that call. You want to answer that text. I get it, 100%. But guess what? That call, that text, can wait for replies. Because again, just like drinking, it's not worth it to, not only is it not worth it to drink and drive, it's not worth it to that, but it's not worth it to text and drive or call or, call somebody and drive when you're driving. Like I said, I get it. You hear your phone ring and you think, oh, I got to answer that. Okay. If you get somewhere that, if you're in a spot where your phone rings and you're driving, pull over. If you're in a spot that you can pull over to the side of the road or pull in a, gas station, to where you can park and actually, look and see who's calling you, or, maybe that text. If it's that important, pull over somewhere. Pull over to the side of the road. Answer that call, that text. Hey, I'm on my way. Or, I'm this far from that, to your destination. I'll be there within so many minutes. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, I get it. When you're driving and the phone rings, it's easier to, just pick it up and just answer. I get that. 100% get that. But with that said, by taking just that few extra minutes to pull over and answer that call, instead of trying to answer that call while you're driving, believe it or not, you're saving someone's life. Because, and the reason why I say that is because if you're texting somebody and you're calling somebody while you're driving, your mind's always on that phone of, and that message that you're trying to send back to that person. And when your mind's on that, guess what? That can cause a wreck, and that will cause a wreck. So please, if you're traveling somewhere and your cell phone rings, pull over to the side of the road and answer it. especially if you think it's, a call that you're waiting on, that's serious. And I get it. Like I said, I 100% get it. We all have those kind of calls. There's calls out there that are serious. So what I'm saying is, be careful when you're out somewhere and you're driving, and maybe your phone rings. Like I say, pull over somewhere. Pull off to the side of the road safely. Answer that call when you know you're safe. When you know you're in a safe spot when you pull over. Make sure that you're safe. Because guess what? Phone calls can't always be answered. But unfortunately, no. Not everyone can be saved. Because, there's some wrecks where a person might not make it out of that wreck. Just trust me on that. That person might not make it out of that wreck, or they're seriously injured. Again, trust me on that. 100% trust me. So, if and when you're traveling somewhere and your phone maybe rings or, dings, from a text message, and you know that it's one that you're waiting on or something that that's important, that you need to answer immediately, then pull over to a safe spot where you know that you're safe in the spot that you pull over. Then you can answer your phone, whether it's a phone call or a text. Like I said, and that same thing goes, that same thing goes with phone calls. If and when your phone rings and you can't answer when you're driving, just let it ring. And pull over immediately, somewhere on the side of the road, or like I said, even in a gas station. Park, answer that call. So with that said, again, please be safe out there. Whether it's holidays or at any time, please be safe out there. Again, think not only about yourself, in other words, don't, think about what you're doing, but also keep in mind about, other people around. You got to realize those, persons are also going somewhere. They've also got families. It's not just you. You got a family, or wherever the case be that you may be going. But everyone around you has got somebody that they're trying to get to. So with that said, again, be safe when you're out traveling. No matter what time it is, what day, no matter what, be safe out there. Again, if you're driving somewhere and your phone rings, pull over to the side of the road and answer that call. Or, if your phone rings and, it's a missed call, pull over to the side of the road and call that person back. And then go back to, after you finish your phone call or that text or whatever the case may be, then you can go back to driving. So again, with that said, be safe out there. Much love. Again, I appreciate all subscribers, all the comments, all the views. I hope you all have a safe and Merry Christmas. Let's get it.